One.
What's up, my pop culture loving people? To another episode. I'm Will,
I'm Declan.
And this is Noor.
and this is World of Pop Culture. Now, today we're gonna have a full house today. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be all about, since it's October, Halloween. So, my first intro, she is one of my best friends. My wife actually approves her to be one of my friends, and she loves horror. Let's give it up for Tosh. Say what up, Tosh?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
So our other guest, I knew him since we were kids back in grammar school,
Yep.
and he's the one who got me into horror. So he is the godfather of horror. Let's give it up for
Thank you.
David. What up,
Thank you,
Dave?
guys. Good.
Good,
Happy to be
good,
here.
good. I remember when we were in grammar school, and he told me the first movie he told me to watch was Jack Frost. That was interesting horror movie right there. If nobody hasn't watched it, you gotta watch it.
Low budget cheese fest, but it's good though. It's good, like good bad.
Oh yeah, Tosh, you ever seen Jack Frost?
I think I have, but it was something.
I know Noah never watched it, and I know Declan definitely never watched
I
it.
think
That's
I
been his
think
time.
I think the best crappiest
Heard of
horror
it.
movie. I think the best crappiest horror movie I've ever seen was I know Frey's watched it. I don't know if anybody else. Zombievers.
Yeah, believe it or not, I haven't watched it.
What?
You haven't watched it? I thought you said. Nah.
No.
It's so bad that you have to watch it just so you can talk shit about it.
Oh, no.
Or Sharknado too.
That's terrible.
Dude, in my opinion, Sharknado is like Oscar worthy compared to Zombievers.
Oh, of course, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's sci-fi for you.
Yeah, real bad sci-fi.
Yep. So today we're gonna be doing a review on Halloween Kills and the Chucky, the first episode of that series. What you guys think? You want to go into spoilers? So nobody answer all at once.
I just feel like you should let them watch it. No spoilers.
Oh, because you didn't watch it.
Nah, I didn't see the new Halloween, but
All right. So then we won't spoil it just for Nor. And then we'll spoil the crap out of the first episode of Chucky.
Okay.
How about that? That sound good?
Mhm.
Right to me.
that sounds good with me.
Alrighty. So let's kick it off with the reviews, and then after the reviews, we're gonna do a little fun thing. Top 5 horror icons. I would like to hear everybody's opinion on their horror icons, but right now, let's do the reviews. And this is everybody's first time listening. I do the normal reviews 1 through 10. 1 being the worst, don't even waste your time. 10 being the best. But again, this is our opinions. So let's go with the first one, Halloween Kills. And I'm gonna hand the mic off to one of our guests, the Godfather himself, David.
Okay. Thank you. Here we go. Yeah.
Give your review
Go ahead.
and then tell us what you liked and what you hated about it.
Well, first thing I didn't like is that what's it called? Some of the acting is a little bit like cheesy in certain parts,
Yeah.
and the classic people make dumb decisions in horror films again. I did make some of the characters make dumb decisions that get them fucked up and shit.
Yeah.
But you go into this movie for the kills and Michael like brutally killing everybody. You don't go for the plot or none of this. This has it goes from A to B, like where it begins and ends.
That's
And
true.
I thought I enjoyed it because what I want to watch is Michael fuck up everybody. That's what I wanted to do. That's why it's called Halloween Kills for a reason.
Yeah, for real. So
I
what's
mean,
your
it's a
score on
big
it?
improvement. My score, I have like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, all right, all right. So
I mean, yeah,
go ahead. No, no, go ahead.
I like it better than the first one. And this
Really?
one, yeah, I like it way better than the first one.
So what did you give the first one then?
The first one I gave the same score, 7 out of 10. The same
Okay,
thing.
but you like this one better though.
Yeah, I like this one better. The first
All
one
right.
was good, but it was missing something. I don't know what. I can't explain, but it was missing like something. It was
Okay,
good.
okay.
It's a good return after all those bad sequels that we had for Halloween. But
That's
this
true.
one
That's
was it was a better improvement because the last Halloweens were garbage.
all right.
I don't think the Rob Zombie one was so bad. The first one, specifically the first one.
No, I love the first Rob Zombie remake. I love that movie. That was
Yeah,
good
that one was really good. Then the second one was just crap.
because he made a remake was supposed to be his own remake with the
Yeah.
same plot, but make it your own. That's what a remake's supposed to be, and he made it that way. So I applaud him for that. The second one, I don't know what the fuck he wanted to do with that one.
All right, all right. So you give it a 7 out of 10. Let's
7
give
out
it
of 10,
to. Let's give it a Tosh. Tosh, take it away.
To say, I'm not really a Halloween fan, but
Okay.
it was
Okay.
it was okay. Like I like the gore, of course, and I told Will this a lot of times. I tend to laugh at horror movies a lot, especially like people killing people because I think it's hilarious. But uh, I enjoyed it. Like I watched it with my uncle. We just sat up there laughing, and it was interesting. But like you guys said, like the Rob Zombie, like he remakes all the good stuff. So
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
remake was the
mhm.
best.
Yep.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
So, what you give the score?
Don't kill me. I'm gonna give it like a 6.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
still not bad. It's average. It's an average score.
Yeah,
It was
that's good.
okay. Like I will if somebody wanted to watch it and like it was their first time, I'll watch it with them again and laugh at it. But it was okay.
All right, all right.
That's good. That's good.
I already know Declan's score, so I'm gonna leave him for last. And I know Mr. Nor didn't watch it, so I try to be good.
I could give you what I think about the trailer.
Nah. All right, so me myself, I actually give it a 7 as well. Um, I don't know about you, Dave. I mean, you did say it, but I kind of like the first one better
I know. Okay.
because
That's pretty good. Okay.
yeah, because I felt like in the first set of killings that he did, he only aimed for the neck. It wasn't like unique compared to the first one where he's hanging the guy off the gate from the chin and like all the
Yeah,
killings
yeah,
were
yeah.
different. So that's why I enjoy the
Yeah.
killing because that's what Michael Myers is. But I
Killer, yeah, yeah,
do
yeah.
I do
Go
like
on.
them going back into time and explaining him and explaining how crazy he can really get. And, I felt like they explained that mask for him is everything because
Mhm.
they do take it off. You don't see his face, but they do take it off and he just completely stops killing until he puts that mask on. And I just feel like he's an unstoppable machine.
Yeah, that's what I think too. That's why they call him the
But
shape for a reason. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, so I wish it has some of the stuff in part 1 into part 2, but then it's like I wish they had some of the stuff from part 2 into part 1.
It's a
So
part. Yeah.
and then for me part 1 I also gave it like I said, I think I gave it an 8 just because I love the kill Nina with 1. But
Yeah. Okay.
it's good to watch regardless. If you like Michael Myers, you big into horror, big into gore, give this a try. And it's crazy how it's Danny McBride who written these 2 movies.
Yeah, all the
One
comedies.
of the
Yeah.
writers. It's
Two of the writers.
crazy.
Yeah. Even the yeah. Two of the writers make comedies, and now are into horror. Yeah. True.
Yep. It's just like it's just like Killing what is it, Kill Peele? One of the guys who
Jordan
did
Peele. Yeah.
yeah,
Jordan Peele.
he did
Get Out with Us. Yeah.
Get Out, Us, and they came out
Yeah,
great.
they were
So
great.
it's just so crazy how the person you
comedian.
least suspected
Yeah,
does the best movies.
that's true. I thought it that.
Yo, now Declan.
All right. So
This is your moment.
so I kind of changed my rating from last night because I did my rating because I got a little too excited with the movie. Like I literally rated it like before the credits even came up. So now after I had time to process it right off the bat, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10.
Good,
Alright.
good.
I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10 for a couple of reasons. Like one, I felt like with the first one, I feel like the first one focused, even though this one had a lot to do with the story, I feel like this one was more kind of present and gore and just, you know, Michael versus the town, as the first one was more story based. So I feel like this one was more like mayhem and chaos and just showing like how demonic Michael really is. So, and I feel like all the gore and the killings kind of made up for the lack of story compared from the first one. So that's why I kind of bumped up the rating a little bit. But like the reason why I love this one so much is because you know, I'm huge on gore. Like, you know, if you have a crazy psycho killer like Michael Myers, like I want it to be gory, and this movie like exceeded the level of gore. Like it was nuts.
Yeah, I love gore too. It's done right. It's amazing, and they did it perfectly.
Yeah, they did.
Exactly.
So
What
yeah,
did you get the first one?
the first one, I'm gonna give it the same rating, 8 out of 10. But there's just, I think the rating isn't what's different. It's what I liked in each movie is what's different. Like the first one I liked the story. The second one I liked the gore. So same rating, but different likes and dislikes.
All right. I see it. So yeah, no, you gotta give it a watch, bro. You already saw the first one.
No,
you might as well
definitely,
watch the second
yeah.
one. And then I can't wait for the third one. What is it? Halloween
Me too.
Ends? It's going?
Yeah, I'm already
I can't
pissed
wait.
off that it's the last one.
Well, they're saying that they're gonna do. They may do more. That's what the director said.
Yeah, hey,
But is it gonna be canon?
it might have to be.
I think so, because they wanted to do a trilogy. So I think
Okay.
it could be canon. I think so. Yeah.
So maybe this third part is the last part, and then they might go. I don't know. Let's see,
Go.
because I saw the whole timeline, the way they did it with H2O and all that. What was canon, what was not canon, and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I know
'cause, yeah.
this was right after the actual very first one, so that's why
The
they
first one,
scrapped him being brothers and sisters with Laurie Strode.
Yeah, they went a different direction. They were like they just disregard all the sequels.
yeah.
But they put like some scenes of those movies in the first two movies.
Yeah.
If you look at it, the whole movie.
Yep. But yeah, Nord, give it a watch, man. Give it a watch.
No, I definitely will because
But-
like you said, I've watched the first one. It was, for the first one I actually did like it, and I'm gonna, well with you guys same thing. It's like a 7 out of 10. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot, but once I get the chance to watch the second one, I definitely will.
Perfect.
Wait, quick little side note. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this, because I was talking to you yesterday about it, and you seemed like nah. Like, am I the only one that doesn't trust Laurie Strode's granddaughter? I feel like they're gonna take a twist. I don't trust
me
her
too.
at all.
Me too.
And
Me
you-
too. I had the same feeling too.
Because I forgot which Michael Myers was. I think it was 4. Remember when he had his niece be brainwashed by him?
Yeah.
Like
At the end, yeah. We should kill her mother.
Yeah.
Her stepmom. We should kill the stepmom.
I'm telling you right now, Laurie Strode's granddaughter, I don't trust her one little bit. And one thing that they don't highlight that I was paying attention to, dude, she didn't let go of his knife for nothing. The whole movie, she kept his knife attached to her hip. And remember the way the last one ended? The last scene was the knife in her hand, and she clenched it,
Her hand.
and then it ended.
Yep.
I just don't see why they would add
it-
that for no reason.
Yeah, it consumed her or some shit like that.
Yeah, nah. I don't think the story with her is anywhere near ending.
Who knows? Maybe she might take the mantle in the next Halloween trilogy.
I wouldn't be
That's
surprised.
what it is,
But it would be totally different. I'll tell you that much.
It would be interesting though. It'd be different, but I'll be so interested to see how they take it.
I'll be interested, but there's a lot of people that hey, they're gonna be like, oh, don't change my Michael Myers, you know,
Yeah, the people who
Yeah,
hate
oh, yeah.
change.
all and quiet. But then, I mean, what makes Michael Myers like? I'm down for seeing something different, but you also got to remember what makes Michael Myers scary is that he's tall, he's big, and he's powerful.
Yeah.
You know, Laurie's
And he
granddaughter,
doesn't talk.
and Laurie's granddaughter is very small.
Touche.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So let's see. All right, on to the next review. Chucky the series. And I'm gonna go, and she knows who I'm gonna go with. Just because she loves Chucky so much. Tosh, take it away.
Loved Chucky. Amazing. I cannot wait for episode 2. I am ready. It was really good. I was scared that it was gonna be horrible. I'm not gonna
that's
lie,
why
I wasn't a fan of Bride of Chucky or the Child of Chucky or
See the Chucky.
Peter Chucky,
It was
Child's
terrible.
Play,
It was
well, not
terrible.
Child's Play, the remake,
Yeah.
but this, I love it.
Good. I'm glad. So what's your score on this one?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
9. All right. Next one I'm gonna go with Mr. North since he didn't watch Halloween. At least he saw this one, right?
No, I saw this one.
All right.
Damn, you're picking on me. Anyways, it's just g- Chucky series. I don't know. I wasn't really a huge fan of Chucky ever since like I felt like what they were doing with the franchise, they went from a scary route to more comedic, and then
Yeah, I agree.
when you get me, so I
Yeah, I got you.
I went in not like it's gonna be silly, it's gonna be stupid, but believe it or not, after this first episode, I was like, wow, they actually did step it up. They brought back that fear factor that they have with Chucky. You get me? Like they actually did include a jump scare at one moment with the whole closet.
I wish I was there
Yeah,
to see it.
yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That was good. You got me?
Yeah.
You know, he's standing there and you're thinking that he was gonna do something, and it's that damn cat that pops out. You got me?
Yeah.
But that's good. It builds up that thing. It's where it's not so much comedic, that they're bringing that, you know, that fear back into people, and especially back with Chucky. You get me? Like, you know, I think you guys would agree with me. You know, ever since the Bride of Chucky, it just went downhill from there. You got me? But
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, me. But they ever since that the one the remake they just recently made, I think they started bringing it back slowly. And then with this, I think they're bringing Chucky back. They're bringing start back to the horror roots. They're gonna stick to the whole scare, you know, being scary and stuff like that. But my rating for it is actually an 8 out of 10. I actually liked it, even though I'm not really a big fan of Chucky, but I actually liked it. You get me? So
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a 1.
nah. You know me. You know, I'm fatigued with horror. I don't like horror things, but you know, just because of the fact that, you know, I was like, you know what, I'll watch it and whatnot, and I end up enjoying it.
I'm glad. All right, I'm gonna give the mic to Dave. Take it away.
First episode of Chucky, loved it. Every single minute of it. I'm also a big Chucky fan, so I loved it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fantastic. They bring back the scare factor, which I loved. I thought it was gonna be terrible, because after all the movies, I was like, after Seed, I was like, I don't know where it may go downhill from there or up. But the remake wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. It was something different, but it wasn't the first movie. But this one bring back that first movie feeling like I had watching the first movie.
Oh, the first
Mhm.
Child's
And
Play.
yeah, and this was a great episode. I can't wait for the second episode. This was so brilliant. Chucky was funny. He was back the way he was. He was scary again, which they took off because they made him more like a comedic character, just like Freddy. They made him more comedic instead of the first the first films like that. But I enjoyed the hell of this first episode. I can't wait for the second episode. This was fantastic.
I'm glad. Declan, I'll let you go
Alright.
next.
So I'm gonna like straight off the bat, I give it a 10 out of 10. I literally I can't find a
Good.
single thing to complain about. And what I liked about it,
10, 10 too.
what I love about it is that they had literally the perfect balance between funny and scary. The other
Yes.
Chucky movies kind of sucked at balancing it. Dude, the show, they kicked ass at balancing that out. Like that cat scene, like they kind of shit myself a little bit, like scared the hell out of me. But then at the same time, when like he came to life and he started talking, like it was funny as hell at the same time. But at the same time, it was still creepy. Like I like that I could still laugh, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, this is still creepy as hell. So I really like that balance. And plus, I like that. I know it's CGI, the doll, obviously, but it's not like obvious CGI. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
literally looks like an animatronic.
Like practical effect. Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
literally-
practical effect.
It literally looks like an animatronic from like a Chuck E. Cheese place or something. Like the CGI isn't
Yeah,
too
yeah,
crazy, and I like that OG feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I agree with that.
So yeah, I give it straight up 10 out of 10.
All right, I'm glad. Myself, coming through, I think watching my very first horror film was Child's Play with my aunt. And I love the first Child's Play. I love the second one. Third one was okay. What was it? Bride of Chucky. It was okay. You know, See the Chucky. I hated it. And Curse
That's
of
terrible.
Chucky. Yeah, the Curse of Chucky. I felt like it was starting going back to its old roots again. It was just a lot of CGI, but it still had that little scary factor. But then Code of Chucky came out, and I'm just like, it crapped all over again. Now the other Child's Play that came out, the remake. I know you liked it, Dave. I
Yeah.
thought it was just like okay. It was for one time
Okay.
watch. I didn't enjoy it as much. I did like Mark Hamill's voice as Child's Play, as Chucky,
Mhm.
but I'm so into the old school factor where it's supposed to be a possessed doll possessed by a serial killer, and this is just like it was like a droid. I wasn't too crazy about it. I actually gave that movie probably like a 5 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
But this episode, and I was so scared about it, I had very low expectations with it. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
And it gave me that Child's Play feel again, and he was scary, and like everybody else who got scared with that damn stupid cat. I myself, I got scared, but manly, I was like, ooh, okay. But I did like that the way they did him. He felt practical effects. It didn't feel CGI. And when he did his first murder, that threw me off. Like, I loved it, the way he killed the father. And we're going to go into spoiler territory. I don't even care.
Yeah, I
The way
was
he
gonna
killed that
ask you,
kid.
could we
Yeah.
spoil that? Because that was hilarious.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, it was.
it threw me off. Like, what the hell just happened? And then I rewinded. I was like, I dig
Yeah.
it. I loved it.
The talent show, the talent show part was amazing. That was
Dude.
amazing.
Great. He said,
That had me laughing the whole. After it, I rewinded that 3 times to watch it over and over again. That shit was so funny. That was
Dude.
the funniest thing I ever seen this year.
Dude,
He
that
said,
scene,
watching
that's
Pokemon porn.
Yeah.
that scene caught my funny
That was-
bone so fucking
Yeah,
hard.
me too. Same thing.
I couldn't.
Same thing.
My favorite part was when he was walking off the stage and you hear his voice fading away. So you guys are a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
out.
heard that shit too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like, blah, 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 yeah. He's like, you're a
that was-
bunch of fucking assholes.
and I love that they kept the same character for the voice. It's
Yes.
it's great, and I want more.
I'm so pissed off about this 1 week thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah, me too,
I'm
yeah, me
glad
too.
that I'm glad that my brother-in-law has the cable because I cut my cable because I'm like, I got Netflix, I got Hulu, I got all the streaming services. There's no reason for me to have cable, but I'm mad I don't have cable right now, and I'm so glad because when I watched the first episode, they have the first episode on YouTube. So whoever doesn't have cable, you can catch the first episode on YouTube. Sci-Fi dropped it.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah, but it is. I mean, I can't wait. I cannot wait, and I love it.
Yeah,
I was a little nervous because when they were promoting it, like with Chucky, one of the promotions on Instagram I saw, he's like, "We're gonna party like it's 1999." I was like, I hope it's not like. I hope it's comedy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I hope it's not that bad comedy.
Over the top comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see because I know they're bringing back Andy, the original character, his adopted sister, and Jennifer Tilly. So let's see what this series brings us, man. Any predictions? What you guys think?
For me, no.
Like Zeke is gonna be a
No.
serial killer.
Serial killer? All right.
Yeah, I think he's gonna start killing people.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Yeah,
Me too.
I feel like he's just gonna croak. Something's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
I kind of
Yeah.
like the approach they took with it because like I my memory for the other Chucky movies like sucks, so like I'm like really bad at like trying to remember what the other ones were like. But like what I like here is that like Chucky is kind of taking this bullied, battered down weird kid that's always treated like shit from everybody, and he's like like you know, in a very dark, terrible way, like helping him stick up to those people, obviously in a terrible way because he's just killing everybody. But it's like I like the story they took. Like they took a kid who's being treated like shit, and it's like he's getting back at all the people that treated him like shit his whole life. And the fact that they started off with his father was like unbelievable. I was like, damn, wow, that fast.
I actually have a
Yeah.
prediction for that. I feel like the way he's taking him, like, I think he's trying to earn this kid's trust
Yes.
so he could get into his body.
His body, yeah, possess his body. Yeah, exactly. That's what I
That
thought
already two-way tumbada.
too. Yeah, Will Mandela. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's my prediction. I'm really, really scared that it's gonna start off like the first half so good, and then it's gonna feel like then it's gonna go off the rails like the Cult of Chucky and the Seed of Chucky. Like I really hope they just keep it all horror with a little hint of comedy like they did in the first episode. I'm really hoping.
Eh. But I don't see why they would change it mid-season. Like if episode 1, I mean, they could see the reviews. I really doubt that this is gonna have any bad reviews.
I hope
So
not.
it's like, you know, I don't see why they would make the first episode like this and then like mid-season just take a completely different route. Like, not trying to be harsh, but that'd be really stupid if they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And they would lose so much audience on it if they do that.
Yeah, and the thing is too, you just gotta understand it. They gotta build up the story because if they lose the story, it could end up like that. You know, if they've,
That's true.
you know, you know, he's a serial killer, whatever. But if you don't want it to be like other, like all these other series where they're like, oh, we really got nothing else to write about, so they, you know, that's why we get crappy endings. It's just that they rush the ending, and it's like there's nothing for us to write about, so they end up just writing whatever.
Yep. Alrighty, any final thoughts before we move on?
No.
No.
Alright, so I'm guessing everybody's loving the first episode.
Yeah,
There. It's fantastic.
so far so good.
So now on to our next topic. We're gonna do our top 5 horror icons, and if any of you guys have honorable mentions, because I have a couple honorable mentions.
Dude, my honorable
I got-
mentions is so long. Oh my god, I need to cut it down.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7. Who else has honorable mentions?
I do.
I mean, obviously.
I got a handful of honorable mentions.
Dave, how about you,
Yes,
Dave?
I have one.
No, I got top 5.
Yeah, what?
I got a top 5. I don't got no honorable mentions.
Oh, I thought he said he got 35. I'm like,
No.
Wow.
It's gonna be for hours. No. That's too much.
Hey, you say you only got one, Taj?
Yeah.
Alright. So, how about you, Nor?
Yeah, I got one.
You got one honorable.
Yeah, you know me. I'm not too big into horror.
I
But-
know. Backstory with Nor, he's basically my brother, and I pretty much got him into horror. so I know he's got I'm building him up.
he knows I'm a little chicken shit when it comes down to horror things.
Yeah, that's true. So all right, so let's start with Taj since he only has one. So give us your one honorable mention, and then tell us why.
Okay, so it's kind of corny, but it's whatever. The name of the movie is Terrifier.
Oh, I think I'm the only one.
I love that movie.
I love that
I love that
movie.
movie.
Great movie. That's a great.
I love that movie. It's gory,
If
cheesy,
you
fun.
like
I love it.
gore, yes, very
Yes.
gory
Yes, love it. Love it.
That was in Shudder.
and hilarious.
Yes.
Huh?
They had
Shudder. Right?
Yeah, I think they had it on
Yes.
Amazon, too. I think that's where I saw it.
Yeah, we saw it last year. Oh, that was a great pick. I totally forgot about that film.
Yes,
yeah, sequel's coming next year.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
the
excited
guy
for
who
it.
The guy who plays as him is always at horror conventions.
oh.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah. Yep.
Is that the same guy who did the Crooked Man and all that?
No.
I'm not
No?
sure.
Oh, okay.
Dude, all I know
No.
is that, like, I don't know if this is just me. I low key kind of find him scarier than Pennywise.
Me too.
Like
Me too.
I rather Pennywise chase me than the Terrifier clown chase me. Cause that Terrifier clown
me-
chase
me
me,
too.
I'm just gonna like throw myself off a bridge. At least Pennywise, I'll keep running.
That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Alrighty. Nor, you said you only got one honorable.
Yes, I only got one honorable mention.
Oh, but you do have a top 5, right?
Yeah, I do got a top 5,
Alright.
but I do only got because you know me. I don't.
It's all good.
I'm not like you guys where you have like 15 people.
Alright, go for it. What's your
But-
one honorable mention?
Honestly, my honorable mention is Chucky. Before the series, I didn't find him scary. From all the movies, I did find him more funny and comedic than actually scary. You get me? I didn't approach Chucky like that. I didn't think he was. I don't know. I didn't find him scary at all for him to be in a horror flick. But if they do it right and then they start bringing him back, you never know, man. You know.
Alright, before we even get into Declan's honorable mention, let's just do a quick pause real quick.
Alright, so yeah, Pennywise, I find him scary as hell, but it's just like he just doesn't compare to my top 5 list.
You got a
And
phobia with clowns too, don't you?
yeah, clowns scare the hell out of me. But wait, Pennywise ain't the only clown icon out there, okay? So my second one is Freddy Krueger. Again, the one thing that creeps me out about Freddy Krueger, I don't like how he comes into my dreams because I love to sleep. Just that image that I can't sleep because of him, it throws me off. So that freaks me out. Another honorable mention I like is the Crooked Man from Conjuring 2. He scares the living hell out of me. I don't know if the Crooked Man movie was a serious thing. I think it is, but I really want that movie to come out. Like,
It will.
I want it to come out bad.
Cool.
And then after that one, I got Bathsheba, the demon witch from the first Conjuring movie.
Okay.
Because The Conjuring was like the first movie I saw that really brought me into the horror world, and Bathsheba scared the hell out of me. That whole witch, killing her kid, selling her soul, killing herself, that whole story just creeped me out.
Is that La Llorona?
La Llorona.
If you think about it, they got kind of a similar story.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
my fifth honorable mention is the tall ghost from Hill House, the guy with the top hat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
That do freak me out.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't like him at all. The fact that he's like 12 feet tall, and the fact that he floats,
Yeah.
he doesn't walk, he levitates. That freaks me out. And then my last one is Terrifier.
Yes.
Alright.
That was good.
Good mentions. Alrighty. My turn. My first honorable mention is Chucky. It was kind of hard to put him in my top 5, but he did have a lot of movies I did not like, but he made up for it with the series, so he's up there. Another one is Jigsaw. Pretty crazy. You know, captures you. You gotta. It's like escape room on steroids. You got how to get out his traps, and his traps are very unique. You know, so he's got a crazy mind. Another one is Leatherface. I know it's about his family who's crazy, but specifically Leatherface that creeps me out. It's a big guy with a chainsaw that wears people's face, and you know, to know that he's based on Ed Gein, the serial killer, you know, ish, but he freaks me out a lot, you know, because he's one of the few people who actually will run after you, and a big man running, it's kind of scary, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
You
another
don't see
one.
that often.
Nah, you don't. You don't.
I'm like, no, that's right.
Another one is a classic. A lot of people are not gonna know, but I know David would know, and I think Tosh will. Pumpkinhead.
Yes.
I grew up with it. It's, you know, one of the first ones I've seen and loved, and you know, I think was it like 3 or 4 parts. The first 2, it's my favorite.
Four.
I
Yeah,
loved
4
it.
parts. Yeah, 4 parts.
4
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah,
Another
the last 2 were in sci-fi.
Yeah. Another
Yeah.
one is I'm gonna bring it back black and white, and it's Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Nice.
I have a phobia with, like, I could swim, but my feet has to touch the floor. Now, if I'm out in the open and I can't touch that floor, I'm having a panic attack. You know. So, and then just to know that, you know, he was in underwater, grabbing your feet, it was a classic. That's when I had a whole horror kick. And out of all the Universal monsters, nobody gave him that much love. It was always Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, Wolfman. But for me, it was always Creature. I always loved the way he looked and everything. And my last one, yeah, I know Declan and Nora's not going to know. I know David is. Don't know Tosh will. Victor Crowley from Hatchet.
Yes.
This guy is ripped. A ripped disfigured hillbilly. And it is a gore fest. Like, one of his kills is he rips, like, takes your jaw and just rips it open, and your tongue is dangling out.
Dude, it sounds
It
like a
is
Mortal
nuts.
Kombat fatality.
Declan, I know if you was to watch Hatchet, I know you would love it because you love gore.
Yeah.
And it's good. Tosh, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's called Hatchet. I think right now it's 3 parts out, I believe.
4 parts.
4 parts, yeah. I still haven't watched the 4th part, but yeah, Victor Crowley, he's pretty scary, and he runs too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So now we're gonna start with our top 5s.
So how are we
Wait,
gonna
we
do this? Are we
did-
gonna
we
go
asked
through
that.
like? Are we gonna go through like everybody's 5 and then everybody's 4
Yeah.
and then everybody's 3? Okay.
Yep. So
What about Dave's honorable?
Dave doesn't have one. He said he only has straight top 5,
Oh, okay.
which
Yeah.
is
Wait,
kind
yeah.
of weird.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I got my top 5.
All right. So David, take it away. Your number 5.
Number 5 will be Leatherface.
Oh, okay. And why is number 5?
The whole it's like a unique character. Like, again, he rips like he was bullied when he was a kid and all that. So I know it's something about the character. It's just like really, and it's almost based on like on a true story, which is even more weirder. And it's just the character is it's so cool. He wears people's masks. He brutalizes, he kills you the whole fucking time. And I don't know, his character is just unique for me.
Yeah.
Like a guy with a chainsaw running after you, and he has no sympathy. He's like a big kid that was treated miserably, and he just comes after you like nothing.
Yeah, when he swings open that door, ooh, that's
Yeah,
scary.
that forget it. Yeah, especially the
And
first one. First one is a classic.
yeah, and the side note on that, David, me and Declan, we just came back from Florida, Universal Horror Nights, and one of the houses was Leatherface,
Oh,
and
nice.
and it was crazy because like you go through the gas station and it smells like a gas station, and then you go through the bathroom and it smells like piss in it. you go you go through the pig pen and it smells like a whole bunch of pigs and stuff. It was a crazy house, man.
Yeah, no.
I
One
love
thing I
the
didn't.
house.
The one thing that house scared the shit out of me. Every single Leatherface actor was at least over
Uh,
6 foot and like 15 feet wide and like shoulder length. Like they were refrigerators. Every single one of them.
oh, yeah. Hell no.
Yep. Alrighty, so let's go with Nor. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is actually Jason.
Wow.
Nice,
Mhm.
nice.
Like, I don't know. I feel like out of all of them, I feel like he's scary, but I think he's like the least intimidating one. He's always walking slow. I think you run from him. Even though he does appear out of nowhere, but I feel like if you get the chance to run and you'll get out of there. He's always, I don't know. I feel like he's always walking slow. Like I think anybody could get away from him. But
Unless you're a female and you trip on a twig.
that's why
Yeah.
Dave said earlier. Like they have those stupid, uh,
Cheesy stuff.
yeah, the cheesy, like, oh, I don't know how to get out of here, or their
Yeah,
stupid
that-
choices.
yeah,
Then you
exactly.
go
Like that
Like,
commercial, right? You ever
the
seen that
commercial, yeah.
That commercial, exactly. That Geico commercial, exactly.
Instead of like, hey, there's a
Exactly.
running car, but like, no, let's go hide inside the barn with all the killing
Chainsaw.
chainsaws
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like if you're getting chased by a guy that walks really slow, I just feel like anybody could get away from him.
I actually got a shirt, Jason, and the bottom it says "bitches be tripping." Alrighty, Tosh, you're number 5.
So I'm gonna go with Michael Myers because, like you guys said, somebody that's walking slow and he still catch up to you, and then you die. That's a lot.
Yeah,
And plus,
yeah.
like, just somebody wearing a mask in general is just kind of creepy anyway, because you don't know their facial expressions.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what creeps me out.
All right. That's a good one. Declan.
All right, so my number 5 is gonna be Chucky. The reason why I put him number 5 is because I wasn't really crazy about the Chucky movies at all. Like, yeah, they creeped me out because it was a psycho doll running around killing people. Yeah, it creeped me the hell out. But at the same time, it's like Nora said before, it's just I found him more funny than scary. I mean, yeah, it was so scary, but he was like almost too funny that I forgot he was a serial killer.
Yeah.
So, but the reason why I added him into the top 5 is just because of the TV series. If that TV series never aired, Chucky wouldn't even be an honorable mention for me.
All right, so I guess we're gonna have to do a rewatch on the first 2 Child's Play at least. Alrighty, so number 5, Chucky for you. My number 5 is going to be. Now don't bite my head off, but it's gonna be Ghostface from the Scream films.
What?
Yes,
Cool.
yes. When the first one came out, I was still in grammar school. You know, we snuck in the movies because it was a rated R film, and that was the only film that, you know me, anybody who knows me, I always usually guess the ending. This one was like one of the few movies that I couldn't guess who the killer was. I'll be like, I'll have an idea, like, nah, that can't be him. Then I'll be like, oh, it's this person. No. Then it turns out to be 2 people, you know? And I felt like the Scream films is what opened up the slasher franchise. Because after it was Scream, then came in I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'm drawing a brain fart right now. I can't think of anybody else, but it opened up doors for slasher films. Granted, Jason was a slasher too and all that, but they built themselves to the point that they were just scary horror icons and then end up being just straight horror. But this one's like slasher. So I'm gonna go with Ghostface. He runs, has a little knife, asks you what's your favorite scary movie. He stalks you, you know. So I thought, you know, like I said, don't kill me, but I like Ghostface, number 5, and I can't wait for the new movie to come out.
Me too.
So number 4, let's bring it with Tosh. What's the number 4?
Okay, so number 4, he's cute but deadly. Sam from
Uh-oh.
Trick or Treat.
Yes, awesome.
Yes.
That scene when he killed that old man had me rolling.
Yeah.
I just anything going underneath my bed is not something I want. And plus he's little too, so he can hide anywhere. So, but he's cute.
That's a good one. I like that one. All right, let me switch it up. Declan.
All right, so my number 4 is gonna be Ghostface.
Okay.
Nah,
Don't shake your head, Nord. Don't
Listen,
shake your head.
listen. I like Ghostface for a handful of reasons. One, he's quick, sneaky, and fast. He is somebody I don't think I'd be able to outrun. He's fast as hell, and he's like you know, if I run through like an alley, jump over a trash can, climb through a window, like he'll follow me and whatever. It's like he's like a parkour expert. Like he knows his routes, he knows the quickest routes, like, you know, and just something about his cape when he's running and you see that cape flapping, it just freaks me out. I don't like that freaking cape. It freaks me out when it's like running in the wind. And plus the whole voice changing thing and the stalking, it's like, you know, and plus the fact that it was like, you know, somebody so close to the main characters is like, I had trust issues after watching that. So yeah, Ghostface is number 4.
That's true. Oh, let's go with David. You're number 4.
Number 4 will be Chucky.
Okay. Tell us
Again,
why.
another unique character. It's just a guy gets shot, puts his body, his soul into a doll, and the doll causes mayhem. I thought it was way I see Chucky is funny, and what's the thing? He's just awesome. That's what I think. That's all. I can't really explain it. I just love Chucky.
Yeah, nah.
It's a unique story. Like in the 80s, you had unique characters. They were different.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it was unique. It was a guy that gets shot, transforms his fucking soul into a doll, and the doll wreaks havoc on this kid and mother at the same time. And it's bizarre, but it's phenomenal and it's funny too.
And then make them look like they're crazy.
Exactly, yeah. Because nobody believes a kid that the doll is possessed and tell him to go fuck himself and all that. So it's different. And it's unique. For me, it's unique. Chucky's unique.
Yep. Alrighty. Everybody said the number 4, right?
No, not me.
Go ahead, number 4. I didn't say it either, so.
What?
I didn't say it either, so. I
Oh, you
called
didn't
it
say your
Frank's
4?
part. Yeah, no, but you go.
My number 4 is actually Michael Myers.
Okay.
Because I put him a little bit above Jason, only because of the fact that, yes, they're both slow walkers, and it's the same thing. You know, if you gotta run these dudes, I think anybody can survive. But the difference between Jason and Michael Myers, I feel like Michael's a little more intimidating, only because of the face that he has. You're getting chased with a dude with a hockey mask. It's like, okay, it's scary. But with this dude, he has like the mask itself is scary. And he's a lot bigger. And I feel like this guy is just a monster. You get me? Yeah. So I feel like they're both slow walkers. They're both not as scary and whatever. But I feel like Michael's a little more intimidating than Jason.
Alright. My number 4 is also Mike Myers. like you said, same thing. Slow walker. Man, I wish you would have seen this movie because this was the only time, and it threw me off guard, where he actually moved kind of quick.
Yeah, dude,
Um,
that man was like
yeah, and
power
then
walking.
no, not even that, dude. It was. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but everybody else who's seen what I'm talking about is when they go back in time, and he gets that cop that was by the window.
Dude,
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah,
knows
it
what I'm
was.
talking about? That was the only
Yeah.
time he moved quick as shit. I had never seen him move that quick. And
no, and
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I've seen him power walk. I've seen him like he'll creep around the
You
corner
gotta
inside
watch
a
the
house
movie.
or something.
you
But
gotta watch the
I've
movie.
seen him power walk. But it's the same thing. I still feel like he walks a little faster than Jason, but he's still a slow walker. He's still.
After,
I feel like
after this movie, you'll think twice.
Yeah.
Because Michael Myers was supposed to be my honorable mention, but after that one scene, I'm like, okay, he's number 4. Because I got scared. I was like, oh shit, But yeah, number 4, Michael Myers. Number 3, I'm gonna take this one because I kind of cheated. And it's kind of a cheat, but it's kind of not a cheat because these two people did a movie together, and I'm gonna go with Freddy and Jason. Now, I might be biased, but my grandmother's the one who got me into Jason. May she rest herself. But Jason was just freaky because he was a big dude with a big machete with a hockey mask. And, I was young, so, I always thought he was scary because all the girls trip. He gets them, he teleports to them. But what makes him so scary is when he does get you, oh, you dead. There's no fighting him. He'll break your back. He'll snap your neck, make you looking like, looking at your butt. That machete, all his killings is nuts. Granted, it started getting corny when they started hitting what Jason X was terrible. Hated that one.
Yeah, I was telling you.
And even when he goes to New York, it had some good parts and has its funny parts. But I always thought like the first Jason all the way to like probably like part 3, part 4 were like my top films. And then Freddy, he's just crazy, man. Like, can't go to sleep. I enjoy my sleep and know that the man's there like waiting to kill you and you can die in real life. It's like that's scary,
I'm
So,
actually gonna
like,
piggyback on that. But he was on my top 5, but because of the fact that it's like, the only way he can actually get you is through your dreams. You get me?
yeah.
But I don't know. It's like if you stay woke, he ain't gonna get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but dude,
So-
your body's gonna shut down. If you
But
stay,
he's still-
if you stay awake for a certain amount of days, okay, you can stay awake. You're still gonna die because you're gonna die from lack of sleep. So either or.
True
it's like,
that. True that.
what you gonna do? How you want to die? At least with
I'd rather
Jason,
die.
At least with Freddy, like with the Dream Warriors, which I know is one of the weakest Nightmares on Elm Street, but I still think it's one of my favorites. Dream
Me too.
Warriors,
That's my favorite one. Yeah.
yeah, you could control your dreams, and you have a guy who's a wizard, and beats the crap out of him, and you get powers yourself and beat the crap out of him, but you got to learn how to control your dreams, But yeah, my number 3 is Jason and Freddy. Sorry that I cheated. I just couldn't put them down like, But all right, so let's go with David. You're number 3.
Number 3 will be Jason.
Nice. And you're the one who gave me the version of VHS of Jason X.
Oh yeah, that terrible movie. I remember that.
Yep. So number 3 is Jason. Why you love him so much?
Jason, the same thing as Michael. He's a another character that doesn't care who you are. He just kills you at random. And also that's it. That's all I can say about Jason. He just kills everybody. That's it.
And it's like all the
Like
slow walkers, they teleport, right? I swear they teleport.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Movie magic.
Yeah, movie. That's what it is. Movie magic. That's what it is. Yeah, because they walk slow and you're like a mile away, and then the next scene they're right there. Yeah, I was like, what? Like, really?
Tosh, you're number 3.
My number 3 is gonna be Freddy, of course. It's the sleep thing. Like, you can't get no sleep, you're gonna die anyway.
Yup. Need like a whole buddy system.
Exactly.
And even that doesn't even work.
Nope.
Nah, that won't work.
Number 3, Jason. Nor, did you say your number 3? No, right?
No, not yet.
What's your number 3? I'm interested in. Out of all people, I'm interested in your list. Yours and Declan's.
All right. So my number 3 is actually Ghostface.
Oh, look at that. See, I thought I was the crazy one here.
No,
This man made me think that he was getting pissed at me that he was in my top 5 just for this bastard to
for
put him at number 3.
this guy. Okay, he yes, he's a serial killer that's, you know, with a mask on, but he's more intimidating only because of the fact that he does run. He does, you know, he's quick. He's sneaky. It's like Jason and Michael Myers. You know, again, they're slow. You can outrun these dudes, but this guy, he will run after you. You get me? He will come up in your house. He will be behind your blinds. No, but that's from the other scary movie. But
I saw where you were going to.
Yeah. No, but I'd run for my life if I knew. I'll find the closest car or anything to get me out of there, because this guy will chase you. You get me? And with a small knife like that, you know, especially with his, you know, he probably has some type of skills and stuff like that with a small knife. Yep. But Jason, you just slash.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ghostface for number 3.
Number 3, Ghostface. Alrighty, Declan, you're number 3.
Right. So my number 3 may catch people off guard. I'm not even sure. Like, I know you will know it. Maybe Dave will know it because I know he's huge on horror. My number 3 spot is actually the clown from Hell House.
Oh,
yes,
really? Yeah, you got a phobia with clowns, huh?
Listen.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with clowns at all. Not even the non-scary ones, even the nice sweet ones that give you balloons. That clown from Hell House is the most terrifying clown I have ever seen in my entire life. I'd rather Pennywise and Terrifier simultaneously run at me than just be in the same room as the Hell House clown. Dude,
he doesn't really even do nothing, too.
That's what creeps me out even more. The fact that you don't see him move. He always moves when the camera's off of him. That's what pisses me off. If I turn around, he'll walk towards me. I turn around, he stops. I turn back around. If I turn around again, he'll be 2 feet closer. But you never see him move, and that's what I hate.
Yeah.
And plus, he's just scary as hell with the bloody eyes and stuff. He is one of the scariest bastards I've ever seen.
Yeah. Tasha, if you haven't seen Hell House, give that one a watch.
Hell House is by far the scariest movie I've ever seen. I think it's scarier than Insidious, Conjuring.
The first one.
The first one is number 1 scariest movie I've ever seen. That scares me more than anything.
Even though the sequels is good, because I liked it that they kept it.
No. The sequels are awesome, but part 1 is like really that core one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those cult followers. You know, you gotta word by mouth. That's the only way you can see that. You gotta watch it. You too, Nor.
It's not that movie really freaked me out.
If it freaks Duckland out, it'll freak me out.
No, it's like it was a realistic horror movie too. It wasn't like Michael Myers, Jason, Conjuring. You could tell those are Hollywood based, and like this movie didn't have
them too, right?
Yes, it was a camera, first person. That's what freaked me out. It was such a realistic horror.
That's a no go for me. No, thank you.
Damn, yo, why'd you say something?
This guy.
I know Hell House is terrifying. I hate that movie so much, but I love it.
Alrighty. I'm drawing a blank. What number are we in?
Two. Number 2.
Alright.
Wait, everybody said their theories already?
Yeah.
Did you say
wow.
yours? Did you say yours was Ghostface?
Mine was Ghostface, yeah.
Yeah, everybody said it number 3.
Yeah, everybody said number 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Alright. David, what's your number 3? Number 2.
Number 2 will be Freddy.
Freddy. Nice. Oh, somebody got disconnected. Oh, he came back.
Sorry, I had connection issues.
His number 1 is gonna be connection.
That's what scares me the most. I can't sleep at night because of that.
Alright, so number 2, Freddy. Why?
Again, the sleep factor. That a guy kills you in your sleep,
Yeah.
and you dream. If you dream and you get killed in real life, and that's the most brutal way to die.
Yeah.
Because you
And
can't
he's
stop
funny
it.
too.
Yeah, that corgi factor too. Also,
Like, damn, dude,
he-
you gonna kill me and make me laugh at the same time? Come on, man.
and he, yeah, all that. And he was a child killer too, and the parents killed him
Oh,
when
yeah.
he went after the mob. You know, and so he went after everybody, and that's the creep factor. That you're in your sleep, and this guy's haunting you. You don't even know why. And then you find out why, and then he just kills you at random. So, another unique character.
Oh yeah.
Can I just butt in real quick? I just want to
What?
butt in real quick about this because I see that everybody, he's not even on my top 5 because I feel like he's the least scariest. You get me?
Mhm.
If you're in a room with all these killers, you get me? Wouldn't it be, I'd rather be in my sleep and go than actually face these guys. You get me?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You get me? I feel like he's scary.
The thing is that with Freddy, you feel it.
Yeah, you still
Mhm.
feel it. Like, what is it? Even when the girl, when she was sleeping, I think it was the first one, when she was sleeping with that guy, and he lift her up, and you see her get lifted up, and you see the slash marks on her body, so you still
Yeah.
feeling it regardless.
I'll make sure I take a melatonin before that.
Melatonin doesn't keep you asleep, bro. You need Ambien.
Exactly. And he's probably gonna wait till you can feel it to actually attack you.
Nah,
He would
man,
torture-
nah.
Yeah,
he would
like-
torture you.
Still be sleeping. I still wouldn't face Jason or Michael Myers face to
Alright,
face.
So here's the crazy thing. Did you see Freddy versus Jason? Because
Yes,
they bring Freddy out, and he still
they
was
bring him
going-
out.
Yeah, he still was going toe to toe with Jason.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Again, Jason is a slow walker.
Okay, Freddy isn't. So bring him out into our world, and him chasing you.
That's if you bring him out. That's if you bring him out. But let him just stay in the dream world.
A
Let's
couple
just keep
people
him
bring
there.
him out. Now I think Nancy bring him out once too. You know.
Nah,
Granted,
just
he
stay in
is
the
a lot.
dream world.
He is a lot weaker here, but those fingers still hurt.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm gonna poke
Alrighty.
you with my fingers.
Nora, what's your number 2? Or did you say it already?
No, I didn't say my number 2 yet.
Number
Trying to
2.
skip over me.
Yeah, bro.
My number two is actually Pennywise. Not only because he's a scary looking
And this
clown.
guy's giving us shit for freaking Freddy
But
Krueger, and he
You guys
chooses
gotta
Pennywise.
understand. You gotta understand though. Pennywise isn't not just. If you look at Jason, Freddy, all these guys, what are they? They were technically they are still humans. Pennywise isn't a human. He's an entity. You get me? So he's on a whole different level. This guy is like he's an alien. That he looks like he transformed himself into a clown, but he ain't human. The thing that opens up his whole mouth and just swallows people and eats them like that. I'm good.
But you-
I'd rather get chased by Freddy and Jason than face Pennywise. And he's fast. And he could shapeshift. And he could.
Yep.
But that's true, and I'll give you that. But all the Jason, Freddy Krueger, none of them got beat up by a bunch of 10-year-olds.
Exactly.
only
That's
only
good.
because of the fact that
All you have
only
to
because
do
of
is
the
not
fact.
fear him. Don't be scared of him, and he did.
Yeah,
Yep.
true
He
too. Yeah,
beats off your
yeah.
fear.
That's true.
Nah,
But
ignore the
do
Hollywood
you
part.
have?
Ignore the Hollywood
Yeah,
part of it.
I feel like
If
I feel like
Pennywise
that's
comes,
very Hollywood.
if Pennywise, the real Pennywise, let's say he's real. Ignore Hollywood. He comes face to face. You're gonna shit your pants. Period.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, unless
Mhm.
somebody tells
Yeah.
me don't be scared of him, and I'll be like, and he'll be weak. I'll be like, oh, all right.
Dude, you could put a gun to my head and say, if you don't be scared of him, I won't pull the trigger. I'll pull the trigger myself. Nothing's gonna get me to not fear Pennywise.
But that's because you got a phobia with clowns.
Touche, touche, touche.
I don't.
But I'm gonna piggyback on that as well because of the fact that you gotta understand this thing. When he opens up his head mouth and you see all these teeth come out, come on, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm not afraid of that. Hell yeah, you're
No,
gonna
but
be
at
running.
the same time, remember
Yeah,
he
yeah.
remember he
I get
takes
defenses.
he takes the image of your fear. So let's say
Exactly.
like Will, take your what's your biggest fear? Deep ocean, rats, sharks, whatever. He'll
I
show
do
you
deep
that.
ocean.
He'll show you that.
He can
He'll
give
yeah.
me that, but he's
yeah.
got to be water.
It's still like me. Like I am scared as hell of Pennywise. But if he shapeshifts into the Hell House clown, I'm gonna go in a fetal position, just close my eyes. I'm gonna take it.
He's already a clown. He's just going to a house.
No, it don't matter.
All right, all right. So your number 2 is Pennywise. All right, Declan, your number 2.
My number 2 is going to be, in my opinion, the King of Halloween. Even though it's not number 1, but I still think it's like the Santa of Halloween. I'm gonna go with Sam from Trick or Treat.
All right, all right.
Dude, I love that movie. He's so cute, but so evil and hellish, but so cute at the same time. And plus, it freaks me out that somebody that's like 3 feet tall and literally kill you in like a blink. Like he'll blink at you and I'll just have a heart attack. It's just nuts. And plus, the movie was great. I love the movie. I love the merch. I have like Trick or Treat hats. I got socks. I got shirts. I just like when I think the word Halloween, the definition that pops in my head is a picture of Sam.
All right.
Very nice.
Number 2, Tosh. Did you say it?
No, she
My
didn't.
number 2 is Candyman. The reason why is because
Nice.
I grew
I
up
totally forgot
Nice.
about him.
with Candyman, and me and my cousins used to play in the bathroom and cut off the lights and say it. And
you
my mom
crazy.
used to freak us out.
Yeah, you crazy.
So I would say Candyman, and I haven't seen the new one yet, but
Yeah, I want to see the new one. I totally forgot about Candyman. Damn, I put him on my honorable.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't hit me up.
All right, everybody said the number 2s, right?
Yes.
Did I say my number 2?
no,
No.
no, you didn't. No,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Alrighty. My number 2 is gonna come a shock to Nora and Declan. It's gonna be Pinhead.
Nice.
Yeah, Pinhead from Hellraiser.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not surprised it's your number 1.
Nah. You'd be surprised with my number 1. But number 2 is Pinhead. He is demon, straight demon from hell, from the bowels of hell. And his minions, Chatterbox, and they're all freaky looking. And I feel like that this movie was, the year it came out was way beyond its time.
Yeah.
The practical effects on this movie was great. He is scary as hell, to the point that a girl's crying, and he's like, "Why are you crying? Save your tears for the torture." Like he's telling you he's gonna torture your ass. Like no shit's given on it. Like he do not care. And everything about that man, he is scary. I met him in person, and even in person, he's a little. Even without the makeup, he's a little scary. He's very kind of intimidating, you know. But yeah, number 2, Pinhead.
Nice.
Number 1, and I'm gonna write it down because I think I got 2 people. I know Declan's number 1, and I think I'm gonna know Tasha's number one. And I ain't gonna show it until you guys say
Yeah, no, I think I know your number one too. I already wrote it down. I'm ahead of you already.
it.
I wrote down your number one because
So I'm gonna leave you guys last. So Nor, take it away. Your number one.
My number one, and it's gonna sound
Corny.
not corny.
I think I know what it is. Hold on, wait, let me write it down. 2 seconds. Hold on. Okay, I wrote it down. All right.
I think you guys are gonna know who my number one is,
It
and it still gets me.
I know. I'm telling you. I know exactly what it is.
The Nun.
The Nun.
Is it the Nun?
Yeah.
Yes, it is the Nun.
Nice.
Till this day, I still get nightmares. That was
freaky.
the only movie that I've seen the trailer for, and I jumped when she was in the hallway and she ran at the I forgot who it was that she ran at,
Yeah.
and then it cuts off right then and there.
Yep.
I've seen that trailer plenty of times, and every time I see it and I know it's coming, it still makes me jump.
I remember
It's
the
like-
whole time when we were in the theater, Nor didn't jump for one jump scare except the one he
For
knew
that
was
one.
gonna happen.
He's like, I'm ready. They ain't gonna get me.
I'm ready.
Man
Yeah,
screamed louder than everybody.
And as soon as I turn, I see everybody looking. Everybody knew that was coming.
Yep. We all looked at you.
Mhm.
I take that as a yes. What about you, Dave? You ever did anything like this?
No, never. It's my first time.
Nice. Yeah, it was just something that I always wanted to do as a podcast, and sooner or later I'm gonna start uploading it up to Apple, and Android podcasts and stuff like that. But Tosh, you want to put a plug in so people start following you?
How do you do that?
Nah, just say your Instagram, your Facebook.
Oh, so my Instagram is Radiant Nightmare, of course. I have a Twitter. I don't use it though.
All right, so I'll put your Instagram in description. What about you, Davey? You want to put in the plug?
My Instagram is David Ghost 2021.
You hear it, guys, and follow them both. They one is straight horror, and Tashi helps me out on the page too, and whatever she puts anything in her stories, like she went to Comic-Con and stuff, so you're gonna start seeing stuff on our page, and she's been helping me out big time as well. But yeah, give these people some love and give them a follow. Everybody else, you listen to this podcast, please like, subscribe, and that little bell, just tap it. Lets you know when we upload a video. So that's it, guys. Anybody has one last thing they want to say?
No, I'm all good.
Mr.
Good.
Nor?
I'm all good.
Good, Taj.
I hope everybody enjoyed it.
It was a
so
fun
good.
episode. It was a fun episode. I like it.
It really was. It really was.
Hopefully, they get you guys back on again. And who knows? Halloween's still coming, so just might just do
Weeks
this
away.
whole month Halloween. Yeah, so who knows? If you guys are not busy, Tosh and David, I might bring you guys back for the next following week until Halloween ends.
Cool.
So that would do it, guys, and hope you guys enjoy it, and you guys have a good night. This episode, it's a wrap.